and phrases to avoid in marketing. There are 9 words and phrases that you want to avoid when you're doing marketing. To be honest with you. Why would you say to be honest with you? Okay? When you're marketing, if you say those words, to be honest with you, what it infers is that you have not been being honest up until that point. It's a horrible phrase to write because it immediately makes you seem untrustworthy, dishonest, and it makes people not want to do business with you. But let me be frank. Once again, this is another phrase which makes you seem completely dishonest. To be frank, to be upfront. What you're conveying to the prospect reading your marketing material is that you haven't been being honest once again. And it's a horrible phrase to use, and it puts you in a very low level. Trust me, this is gonna work for you. Trust me, I'm gonna show you how to make a lot of money online. Doesn't that just make you immediately not trust me? When I say trust me, the first thing people think is when you say trust me is, why do you have to tell me to trust you? If you're saying trust me, I immediately think, well, I don't know if I trust you. It's one of those things where if you were actually trustworthy, you wouldn't need to tell somebody to trust you. Once again, don't use that phrase. Number 4 is, sorry to bother you, but I'd like to ask you a question. Why are you apologizing for bothering me? It immediately puts you at a level that's lower than the person you're trying to sell to. Why are you worried about bothering them? If you have something of value to give to the person, they should be bothering you. You should be talking to that person. You shouldn't be bothering them. If you have something worthwhile to say, why would you even worry about bothering that person? Makes no sense. If you're saying sorry to bother you, the first thing I think is you're probably bothering me, and I don't want to talk to you. Buy my training course. Buy my Rock'em Sock'em robots. People don't want to buy. Because when you say buy, you immediately insert tension into the conversation. You immediately insert tension because where people's brains go when you say buy is you immediately make them think, well, if I buy something, I'm going to have to spend money. People think buy, they think spending money. I don't want to buy something. I don't want to spend money. But I would like to own this. I would like to enjoy this game now. Okay? Own something has a different connotation. Okay? Owning something is a benefit, whereas buy is a negative word that'll push people away. It'll make them think of their wallets. Contract. After we finish the call, I'll send you the contract. Now, contract is a word that you don't want to use. It's another word to avoid. Because a contract sounds binding. It sounds like a long-term commitment. It sounds like a legal thing that is a bit icky. I don't want to sign a contract. Can't we just agree? People don't like commitments. I don't like commitments. You might not like commitments. And a contract seems very committee. So don't use the word contract. You can use a different word instead, such as paperwork, or something a little less invasive than contract. Submit your email. Submit your information. Submit. This is another word and phrase this is another word that just boggles my mind that people still use in marketing. Submit. Submit sounds very slave-like. It sounds like I'm talking down to somebody. Submit. Nobody wants to submit. You know, unless you're kind of into BDSM, which is a whole other conversation for a whole other channel. We won't talk about that here. But if you're into BDSM, type in "I'm into it," okay? In the chat below. That'll be kind of an interesting factoid to know. YouTube doesn't tell me in their stats who's into BDSM, so just say "I'm into it." Weird turn of conversation. But submit is not a good word to use in marketing. If you want somebody to send you an email, have them, the button could be get your free training course, or get your free ebook, get the case study, download now. It could be, enter the site, something benefit oriented. Submit doesn't sound like it has any benefits for me, yet that's still a word people use on in a lot of marketing and in calls to action. Submit your email address, submit your information. Very bad word, never use it. The 8th word to avoid using in marketing is the word unique. Check out my very unique product. Check out my unique sound recording device. Check out my unique light thing here. Unique is such a non-specific word, it's been rendered meaningless. Unique means nothing. Unique is such an overused word. Everybody uses the word unique. Everything can be unique. It's meaningless, and it carries no benefits to it. You can use something more descriptive. Maybe you say one in a kind, limited quantity item, or you can use better language depending on what item you're selling than using the word unique. And the 9th word to not use and never use in marketing is the word cheap. Okay? Maybe you discounted your product. Don't say get it for cheap. Cheap devalues the product or service that you're selling. Never give somebody something for cheap. It's a good value. It's a good buy. It's not cheap. So don't use the word cheap. You can say discounted. You could say on sale. Something better than saying cheap. Cheap just devalues the product, yet it is another word that's used commonly in sales and marketing. I see all the time. That's just very bad to avoid, and make sure you avoid it. Can you think of other words or phrases to avoid in marketing? I'd love to get your feedback. Type in the comments below. Remember, we're a community here, and we're helping each other make money together by doing marketing. #1 money channel on the internet. Make sure to always subscribe, like, comment below, hit that notification bell, take control of your life, quit your job, work for yourself, live free, join the Money Club, which is $50 a month if you want to go a little bit deeper in some more of my trainings. I put up a free video every Monday through Friday. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Talk to you soon. See you.